Hello everyone, I am Dr. Nagamani KN, working as an assistant professor at Government First Grade College, KGF. In this session, I am going to give a brief introduction about the labor cost and types of labor cost and methods of remuneration and methods of incentive plan, and I have done simple problems on Rowan plan, Halsey plan and time rate and piece rate. Only two problems I have done. In the next session I am going to solve the problems in detail. First I will give some introduction about the labor. This labor is the second major element of cost, and which is the primary element of cost. Product is the major primary element of cost, and the labor is the second major element of cost. This labor forms 30 to 40% of total cost of production. The success of any business concern depends upon the efficient labor force what they have appointed. Without labor, any business they can't achieve success. Okay, then we are going to discuss what is the meaning of labor cost. Labor cost is the wages paid to workers or laborers who are engaged in production of goods and services. This labor cost includes two expenses. One is monetary expenses and another one is non-monetary expenses. What I mean by this monetary expenses means it includes wages, bonus, dearness allowances, pension, employer's contribution towards provident fund, etc. Non-monetary expenses includes recreation facilities, medical facilities, subsidized food, housing, education, etc. incurred by employer on workers engaged in the production of goods and services. There are two types of labor costs are there. One is direct labor cost and another one is indirect labor cost. What do you mean by this direct labor cost? It includes all monetary and non-monetary expenses incurred by employer on direct labor. Who is this direct labor? Direct labor is the labor which is directly engaged in the production of goods and services. Example, wages paid to carpenter or tailor, etc. Then indirect labor cost. This indirect labor cost also includes monetary and non-monetary expenses incurred by employer on indirect labor. Who is indirect labor? Indirect labor is the labor which is not directly engaged in the production of goods and services and which is indirectly helping the direct labor. Example, salary paid to supervisor, inspectors, peons, watchmen, etc. Now we are going to discuss about methods of remuneration or system of wage payment. Here it is going to divide into three types, three methods of remuneration. The first one is time rate system. It is also called as time wage system. Under this system, workers are paid wages on the basis of time spent by the workers without considering the work done by them. So there is no relationship between wages and the output. The payment is going to give on the basis of hour or daily or monthly basis. And what is the formula for this time wage system? Number of hours worked into rate per hour. Okay, under time rate system, they are going to pay the wages on time spent by workers and not on the basis of output. And the second method of remuneration is piece rate system. Here piece means output. Under this system, wages are paid to workers on the basis of unit produced at a fixed rate per unit. The wages are linked to the output and not on the time. But in the case of time rate, they are giving wages on the basis of time spent. But under piece rate system, they are giving the wages on the basis of unit produced and not on the basis of time spent by the worker. What is the formula for calculating wages under piece rate is number of units produced into rate per unit. And the third method is incentive scheme or bonus plan. So this incentive scheme or bonus plan is going to induce the workers to produce more, and also it helps to earn more wages. The remuneration paid for the increased output is called as incentive wages. This scheme or the combination of time wage and also piece wage system. Now we are going to discuss about various types of incentive plans. For your examination point of view, there are two important incentive plans are there. That is, one is Halsey plan and another one is Rowan plan. First, we are going to discuss about the Halsey plan. This plan was developed and introduced by a F.A. Halsey, and it is an incentive plan. A standard time is set for each job, and also workers are paid on time basis. A worker gets time wages for the actual time spent. Besides, he also gets bonus or premium for off or 50% of the time saved at time rate. What is the formula? Wages is equal to T into R plus 50% of S minus T into R. Then row 1 plan we are going to discuss. What do you mean by this row 1 plan? This row 1 plan was developed and introduced by the David Rowan. It is also similar to Halsey plan except the calculation of bonus. The bonus is calculated as a proportion of time taken under the Rowan plan. What is the formula for calculating the wages under Rowan plan? T into R plus S minus T divided by S into T into R. Here T refers to time taken, R refers to rate per hour, S refers to standard time. And important note we have to remember, the bonus rate may be 50%. See, under Halsey plan we have written in the formula 50%. This 50% may be vary, that is depends upon the problem that is given in the exam. Okay, if they have given 40% means we have to take 40%, or 60% means we have to take 60%. See the problem number 1. A worker is paid rupees 2 per hour for completing a job within 8 hours. If he completes the work within 6 hours, what is his wage under time rate, Halsey plan and Rowan plan? Here there are three things that is very important to solve the problem. One is standard time. Here the standard time is given 8 hours, and time taken, that is given 6 hours, and wage rate per hour rupees 2 per hour is given. If these three informations are there, we can easily solve the problem, and we need to solve the problem and calculate the wage under three methods. One is time rate and another is Halsey plan and Rowan plan. First, we are going to do the time rate system. The formula for that is number of hours worked into rate per hour. Here number of hours worked is given 6 and rate per hour is 2. 6 into 2, 12. Under time rate system, their wage is rupees 12. Then Halsey plan. The formula for Halsey plan is T into R plus 50% of S minus T into R. Here T is 6, R is 2 plus 50% and S is 8 minus T is 6 into rate is 2. Okay, simplify this. 6 into 2, 12 it will come. Then 8 minus 6, 2. 2 into 2, 4. 50% of 4 is 2. 12 plus 2 is 14. Under Halsey plan, the wage is rupees 14. Next, row 1 plan. The formula for row 1 plan is T into R plus S minus T divided by S into T into R. Here T is 6, R is 2, S is 8, T is 6, S is 8, T is 6 and R is 2. Simplify this. 6 into 2, 12. Then 8 minus 6 is 2 into 6, 12 into 2, 24. 24 divided by 8 is 3. Okay, 12 plus 3 is 15. Under row 1 plan, the wage is rupees 15. See the problem number 2. A worker takes 9 hours to complete a job on daily wage. It allows 6 hours a scheme of payment by results. The worker's daily rate rupees 0.75 an hour. Here the standard time is 9 hours, time taken is 6 hours and the rate is 0.75. Then material cost of the product is rupees 4 and overheads are recovered at 150% of direct wage. Then we need to calculate wages under row 1 and also under Halsey plan. Then we should calculate factory cost also. For the purpose of calculating factory cost, they have given material cost of the product rupees 4 and also overheads are recovered at 150% of direct wages is given. So for the purpose of calculating overheads, we require direct wages and we should calculate the wages under row 1 and also under Halsey plan. Next, what is given? We have written here S 9, T 6 and R is 0.75. Then Halsey plan. Under Halsey plan, we are going to calculate the wages. First, we have written the formula here. T into R plus 50% of S minus T into R. Here T is 6, R is 0.75 plus 50% as it is we have written. Then S is 9, T is 6 into rate is 0.75. 6 into 0.75, 4.5 will come. Then for this, that is, first we have to deduct 9 minus 6. 3 will come. 3 into 0.75 into 50%, 1.12 will come. So, under Halsey plan, the direct wage rupees 5.62. Then we are going to do the wage under row 1 plan. The formula for row 1 plan is T into R plus S minus T divided by S into T into R. Now we have to substitute the given information. That is 6 into 0.75 plus 9 minus 6 divided by 9 into 6 into 0.75. Here, if we multiply 6 into 0.75, we are going to get 4.5. Then 9.6 divided by 9 into 6 into 0.75, we are going to get 1.5. Then under row 1 plan, the direct wage is rupees 6. Then we need to calculate the factory cost. That is under Allsep plan also we should calculate, under Rowan plan also we should calculate the factory cost. Materials, it is given in the problem, material cost is rupees, the material cost of the product rupees 4, and this 4 is applicable to Allsep plan and also under Rowan plan. Then wages, we should write the wages what we have calculated. Under Halsey plan we have calculated 5.62, and under Rowan plan we have calculated 6, that we have to enter. If we add materials plus wages, we are going to get the prime cost. That is under Halsey plan 4 plus 5.62 means 9.62. Under Rowan plan 4 plus 6 means prime cost is 10. Then we should add the factory overhead. The information is given here. Overheads are recovered at 150% of direct wages. Under Halsey plan, first I am going to calculate. That is, the wages as per Halsey plan is 5.62 into 150% means 8.43 will come. Then under Rowan plan, wage rate is 6 into 150% means 9 will come. Then add this factory overhead to the prime cost. We are going to get factory cost or works cost. That is under Halsey plan 9.62 plus 8.43, factory cost is 18.05, and under Rowan plan 10 is the prime cost plus 9, 19 it will come, that is the factory or works cost.